Welcome to the ultimate gaming realm, and this is your curator, Dixon, logging on. Syndicate, which I should call this game Syndicate 2012, because it's a reboot to the 1993 real-time tactical shooter that was developed by Bullfrog Productions. But the reboot is a first-person shooter that uses the Unreal Engine. But both the original and the reboot have the same style, dark sci-fi cyberpunk, and Syndicate 2012 was developed by Starbreeze Studios, the same developer behind The Darkness and Payday 2. And Syndicate 2012 was published by EA, Electronic Arts. Syndicate 2012 was released in February of 2012 on the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. I can say that the 2012 Syndicate game is a good game. In a way, it's not great, but it's still a good one. The game has clever ideas with chipset agents such as yourself working for the Eurocorp to eliminate rival chipset corporations. The idea of your character, Miles Kilo, who has a strong chip that's built into your head, which is known as the Dart Overlay. So you can manipulate any rivals to turn them into your ally and then shoot their own partners, and then commit suicide.
Unpredicted behavior from breach.
Wow. Or you can use the suicide options to have them pull out a grenade and use it on themselves and the other targets surrounding them. And the chip also has a backfire option where you can slow down multiple targets so you can gun them down quicker. And your chip can pretty much hack anything, like electronic locks, turret guns, and etc. And the chip can also be upgradable to make you more powerful. Like if you extract the chip from a certain enemy's head, like any of the boss characters, you get an upgrade of your choice. So, guns in this game with this character is not the only choice of weapons, because the chip inside your head is the alternative solution when it comes to tactics. The visuals, physics, animation, artwork, and graphics in Syndicate 2012 are fantastic.
I'm Cassandra, the Cayman Global Official Visitor Guide, designed to make your visit memorable and enjoyable. So if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
Just like the original, the 2012 Syndicate game has the awesome cyberpunk style that does justice. Well, actually I wouldn't say it as good as the original, but it sure does the work. Syndicate 2012 does have good voice acting.
You're very valuable. Everybody wants a piece of you. Tell you what, Kilo. How about I give you something instead?
Chip-to-chip upgrades initiated.
Hello, Lily. You know Agent Merritt, don't you?
Wow. Famous Dr. Lily Drawl.
Hello, Jack. Merritt. This is a surprise.
I want to see how my new prodigy is performing. You know I've had my doubts, but I've got to tell you, Dart 6 looks promising. It's going to revolutionize the chip industry. And this guy, he just keeps on surprising us. Right, Kilo?
Now another awesome thing about Syndicate 2012, the blood and gore in the game is bloody fascinating. The more gore we get, the more replay value the game gets. Well, depending on what type of game it is, of course. But Syndicate 2012 does have some drawbacks. The game can get tedious, repetitive, and overwhelming after a while. Another problem I have with the game is that the single-player story in Syndicate 2012 does not appeal to me. And the story in the game doesn't sound like it makes hardly any sense at all. Might make a little sense in some ways, but doesn't make sense on me explaining what the story is about, because I'm already confused. And from what I heard, the online co-op multiplayer is even better, because it feels more like the original RTS game where you're in a faction on the job. But unfortunately, I believe I'm 5 years too late to get into the multiplayer aspects of the game. Overall, Syndicate 2012 is a decent game, but not as good as the original RTS game that was done 23 years ago, even though normally I like first-person shooter games better. And the thought of an idea of turning an RTS game into a first-person shooter game for the reboot is an excellent idea. And I give thumbs up to Starbreeze and EA for doing that. It's just that I wish they could have executed it better. But once again, I still give Starbreeze and EA credit for their effort. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Dixon of the Ultimate Gaming Realm, logging off.